Zaku Baruch, good morning.
Good morning.
We're going to mention the halacha with the finishing of our tefillah, and that is obviously the prayer of Aleinu L'Shabech as we started yesterday morning. Yet in halacha it's brought down that a person should not finish the Aleinu L'Shabech and rush out. Or even worse, the Aleinu, if a person, right when they finish hearing the words Aleinu L'Shabech and the community is reading the Aleinu L'Shabech, that a person runs out with that. Because what that shows is that a person is burdened to be here in the prayer and is on a rush on the way out to go to wherever they have to go. So it's not honorable, it's not respectful to come to the Beit Knesset and to rush out. It's like when you're meeting with someone and right before the end of the conversation, right away you're already quickly zipping it up and running out. So that's one halacha that is brought down. It's a sensitivity, and it's actually the truth. Something that is important to you, you make time for, and you respect it properly. So finishing off the Aleinu L'Shabech, although it is the end, and normally on the end, in anything in life, people, us, we like to slack off because we did everything well. Okay, it's the end, so it's the end. But on the opposite, the end is the finishing. Just as the beginning is very important with a strong foundation in the right direction, the end is equally, if not more important. It's literally all based on how it ends off. So it's proper to read the Aleinu L'Shabech slow and concentrate and say it in a proper way. Next is, the Sephardic tradition is to say the mourner's kaddish before Aleinu L'Shabech. And then, following the mourner's kaddish, to say Barechu, and then community answers with Barechu. This is the Sephardic tradition, and according to the basic Sephardic tradition, there is no kaddish recited after Aleinu L'Shabech. However, the Moroccan custom is that not only do we say the kaddish before Aleinu L'Shabech, we also say a half kaddish after Aleinu L'Shabech. This is a Moroccan custom for centuries, for many long time, and this is the way we do it here in our Beit Knesset. So that's why you would pay attention to, after every single prayer, before the Aleinu L'Shabech there is a mourner's kaddish, and after Aleinu L'Shabech there is a half kaddish. If we pay attention, Ashkenazim don't do that. Ashkenazim actually have only the mourner's kaddish after Aleinu L'Shabech. So I guess that's where the Moroccan custom came from, that they saw them doing it after, so they added an extra one after. It's another kaddish. It's a nice thing to do. With one more regard to that halacha is that it is important that someone in the community does do the kaddish before Aleinu L'Shabech, the mourner's kaddish, even if no one is in the year of saying kaddish for somebody. For example, if you find yourself in a minyan, no one saying kaddish, it is proper that someone should get up, only one person, that's all we need, should get up and do the kaddish prior to Aleinu L'Shabech. Now, ideally it should be someone who lost a parent, so this way at least they're having in mind their parent when they are doing the kaddish. But if you are in a situation where there is no one that lost a parent, Baruch Hashem, how nice, imagine a minyan of young boys, no one lost a parent, and they are approaching now the end of the prayers, ideally one should do kaddish, with the exception that that individual has asked permission from their parents that even though they are alive, they're able to do kaddish. Some parents feel insulted, feel hurt, feel like, why are you bringing on my death by saying kaddish? However, there is no that is not a valid point in halacha. Nevertheless, since as children we do owe our parents the respect and their feelings do mean a lot to us, so if both parents are very stern and stringent on the child not to do kaddish, so kaddish should not be recited by that child. And if all of the people in the room all have this decree from their parents that are alive not to do kaddish, so kaddish should not be done. However, as a parent, we should know that the reciting of kaddish really doesn't have anything to do with the parent or with the passing of the parent. All it is blessing Hashem's name, understanding how great He is. It mentions nothing about death there at all. It's just so we know. So as a parent, the right thing to do would be to allow our children to say kaddish even in our life. But as a child, we need to make sure that our parents give us permission if we want to recite kaddish during their life. Zat Hashem will have many long years with our parents, with our children, and we'll recite kaddish with everyone alive. Amen.